How can I replace a broken M.2 SSD mounting standoff for my motherboard? I just bought an Asus Z97M Plus motherboard. It has an M.2 socket. Here's a pic of the socket. I want to install this M.2 SATA drive. The drive is held in the socket by a screw in a standoff, circled below. The problem is, the screw and standoff arrived fused together. I stripped the screw trying to get them apart. So I need to replace this. I called Asus support twice, but it was simply impossible to explain what I wanted. They kept asking if I needed standoffs to attach the motherboard to the case. It was absolutely clear that they were not willing or able to help me with this. They advised me to return the Motherboard to Amazon. I showed the part to the staff at a proper, local, full-service hardware store. They said they definitely didn't have it. I also took it to an electronics specialty store. The guy said they don't have it. It's a special kind of standoff made of aluminum. Any help or advice would be greatly appreciated.
This is baffling since, if what you are saying is true, the M.2 mounting screw being fused makes no sense. It should simply be a standoff with a small screw in it. Looking through the official Asus Z97i Plus manual doesn't help much either. The only thing I can glean from all of this is your motherboard can handle 2242, 2260 and 2280 sized SSDs. 22mm is the width and 42mm, 60mm and 80mm are lengths. Why you state? I think my best bet is just to order a bag of these online somewhere for 89 cents. Your point of view on the cost of these screws is understandable in broad terms. But I am pretty sure that kind of 89 cent per bag pricing is for very commonly available screws, not for oddball parts like this. That said, I would say your best bet to find a replacement is to either successfully get through to someone at Asus who can better help you, or contact a specialty supplier such as laptopscrews.com and see if they can assist you. And yes, they seem to have tons of screws, but no standoffs, sockets. But I am pretty confident a place like that, which has seen close to everything, would be a good neutral source of info that might be able to help you out of a bind like this.
I just picked up a Asus 797, a motherboard with the standoff screw fused in exactly the same manner as discussed above. The motherboard standard SKUs are too large and local technology shops don't have the smaller standoff screw. Ended up taking a 15mm standard bolt with same thread, measured the placement height of the Samsung Vivo M.2 card and screwed into that height. Bolts favorable from electrical retailer hardware shop. Asus are beyond a waste of time. They spent more time telling me that the screw and standoff can't be fused than offering a replacement.
I had the same problem. I used a needle nose pliers and a tiny wrench to hold them. They didn't move. I put some heat to the standoff and twisted again and pop, it came right off. Make sure to not get it too hot, it's soft aluminum.
Here is a link if you do not mind the cost. The standoff male thread is M.2 while the screw with oversized flat Phillips head is also M.2. Asus is a failure with customer service. This M.2 standoff does not appear to be available anywhere in the US. After exhaustive internet search and Asus was no help. You must go to a supplier overseas for OEM parts. Here is the link. This URL.